See, Al Smith was a governor of New York who looked at injustice and made it stop. And for that, they called him the Happy Warrior. Let me tell you, we have no greater happy warrior than our chairman, our president, our friend, our leader, our guide, our conscience. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming our happy warrior, Stephen Goldstein.
Wow, I'm just a nice Jewish boy from Teaneck. That was some introduction. Wow. Distinguished guests, honorees, our amazing staff and volunteers, and my family, especially Daniel, who makes my world and has done more to make this organization possible than anyone. Daniel, I love you so much. Much of my family is here tonight, including Daniel's parents, my two cousins, and two of my moms, my mother-in-law Merle and Loretta Weinberg. I love you both. Last night, thousands celebrated at the Stonewall Inn in the West Village, where the Stonewall Rebellion began. And I hope the people celebrating last night remembered who led the way at that very same bar in 1969 in the Stonewall Rebellion that created our united LGBT movement. There are transgender sisters and brothers, and without them, the rest of us would have nothing. They teach us courage every single day, and to honor our trans sisters and brothers, everyone, stand up and give them a round of applause. Friends, do you remember 1995? 1995. That year, our president signed the law banning the federal government from recognizing the marriages of same-sex couples, and he was a Democrat. Now remember the past 12 months. This year, our president renounced the federal ban in court. This year, gay people won the right to serve our country in the military. This year, the last 6 national polls show a majority of Americans, for the first time ever, favor ending discrimination in marriage. And just 22 hours ago, history the world will never forget. The 1990s are over. We've stopped dancing the Macarena. OJ is back to being a drink. And when politicians take a position on marriage, they lose their seats when they oppose equality. Now, come to think of it, John Girgenti and Sean Keane will have plenty of time to dance the Macarena in their retirement from the New Jersey Senate. Dear public leaders, embrace the changing times. We live in a new America. In the old America, zealots mocked LGBT people for wanting special rights, not equal rights. In the new America, our opponents want marriage as a special right for themselves. In the old America, our opponents prevailed with the argument that marriage is between one man and one woman. Well, in the new America, our opponents still claim marriage is between a man and a woman, but they have redefined marriage into a threesome. One man, one woman, and one judge who decides the alimony. A ménage à trois of misery. Listen, if you're going to preach about the institution of marriage, get your own damn house in order before telling us how to live in ours. In the old America, when students were bullied at school, we said kids will be kids. But that made our society an accomplice to homicide. We didn't know better. That philosophy is why some kids took their own lives. In the new America, when students are bullied, we tell the truth. School bullying is a sickness, and New Jersey has responded with the toughest anti-bullying law in the world. Why would we ever go back to yesterday? I know I wouldn't. In elementary and junior high school, not a week passed where my hair wasn't pulled, my stomach wasn't punched, or my groin wasn't kicked because I was gay. Teachers did nothing. When another student threatened to kill me, the police did nothing. And unlike the loving parents of the students here tonight, my own parents told me not to act so gay. Fight back, they said. Be a man. They took me to a clinic to teach me not to talk like a girl, as if there was something wrong with that, and what good did it do? There's nothing wrong with that. But back then, I questioned the value of living. Today, I'm here to tell you it gets better. I wound up having the happiest, most blessed life. I found love, 19 years with my Daniel and his wonderful family. And I've gotten revenge for my childhood of living hell. You bet I have, just like the 7 students we're honoring tonight. Because here's what we all understand. The best revenge is to create a kinder world. The best revenge is when we fight back, not in the way our teachers told us, but to build a nation in which others never live the pain we did. It is not enough to say it gets better. It is not enough to bide time. Our youth and their parents need life to get better now. And it's our obligation to make it better for them now. So if you face hard times at school for any reason, you don't have to be gay or transgender. Run to Garden State Equality. We know the system has bounced you around. Don't you deserve a guarantee that someone out there will fight for you, for your kid? Garden State Equality is that guarantee, and that's our solemn oath, so help me God. Because the best revenge of all is when we grasp the universe, shake it up, and make it equal for all who are different. That's what 212 laws in 7 years are all about. And that's why our fight for marriage equality endures. New Jersey can no longer withstand the immoral inconsistency of wanting to protect our youth while telling the same youth they are not good enough to marry. Like it was wrong to respond to bullying by saying kids will be kids. It is wrong for our leaders to say, well, I'm all for you having some rights, but I believe marriage is a special right reserved for a man and a woman. The Constitution doesn't allow a special right to be reserved for some, but not for others. That spits in the face of America. Tonight, let our declaration resound from the hills of Hawthorne to the boardwalks of Ocean Grove to the malls of Cherry Hill. We will never accept hospitals that won't allow dying patients to see their partners because the couple is in a civil union rather than married. We will never accept children coming home from school in tears, bullied, taunted, demolished, because their parents cannot marry and other kids laugh. We will never accept being denied the freedom to marry when couples just 1 mile away have that freedom. And we will never accept separate and unequal, ever. So, dear leaders, here's our question. Will you swim with the tide of civil rights history before your eyes? Will you embrace the changing times? And God bless the new America. Thank you.